So, Klice's first game in the league, so I'm sure he will need to be to have his mind refreshed on what is, like, what are the maps, how do you pick, what are the things, etc, etc. So by week 2 or 3, I guess, like most people, he should be better informed. Right now, I can't even participate. I read the walls of text just like they did. I mean, maybe some of them didn't even read this stuff. I tried. I swear I tried. So neither of these guys have selected a favorite map. Last time we saw Fourier this week playing Airwalk, so let's see if he picks this first. Klice, I'm not sure what he's going to go for. Skull, but Fourier gets the random. So, what's he going for? It's a me. Well, he doesn't say Mario, he says Fourier. Thing I should know. Bully versus Zep have started. Surprise schedule, and I'm just as surprised that it started on time. So, Airwalk, no surprise. This time around, I was expecting this. Fourier picks Airwalk. And as you know, I have the best jokes. Pretty good server, even pings. Just a matter of getting... Well, Klice can't claim that he hasn't warmed up. He has. I saw him. He was on the FFA server. You know, the one. At least ping is nice. I agree. Pretty even. And we're on. So countdown. Have fun, have fun, have fun, have fun. Probably missed a couple of have funs there. But there we go. 3, 2, 1. And let's get in. Klice with the top spawn. Gonna get Mega in yellow. No, not even. He should have been able to get the Mega and then the yellow, but Fourier pushed a little too much. Klice should have expected this. I am disappointed. Won't even get another red. Yeah, his only armor so far is that green we just saw him pick up. He got that yellow at least. He was right on time for the second Mega. Or was he? No, that was Klice. Klice got it. Fourier had only 101, 102. And waiting for the next yellow. Well, that's not where he is. It's going to take a while. So I guess maybe not so much waiting for the next yellow rather than looking for Klice waiting for the next yellow. Quick, get to the red. Klice gets it. Lucky bastard. Did he rocket jump? Did he spawn there? Looks like he spawned there. He's got nothing. Unless he was able to do the trick jump. I'm not aware from. Denied. Okay, Klice. Well, he did get a frag, but he's only up to 0 because he killed himself. That's how the game was opened. Got Mega. Was denied the yellow armor by himself. He tripped on his rocket launcher trying to defend himself from Fourier. Gets the Mega. Gets cancelled. Gets yellow, so far he's doing what he needs to do as the guy out of control. Or so it looks. Well, apart from the not dying part. That's not happening. Yet. Maybe later. He read that drop just nice. Swiveling around, hunting for targets. It's Klice pigeon shooting day. Well done, Klice. That is a nice situation. I don't know how else to put it. Did he spawn there? I think he did. Served you right for pulling these kinds of moves. One more red for Fourier. He is 4 red armors up on Klice. Klice had yellow and mega. Notice the had. It was a rocket versus shaft fight. He got melted. And wasn't good enough with his rockets. And that was close range enough. Risky play going in. He was going to teleport back in. Rockets at close range, you never want that. Can't dodge. Heck, you can't even dodge your own splash damage when you're the one shooting. Klice preparing for that mega health. Won't be able to get it. Neither will Fourier actually, because it's not up for a long time. Yes, that's where it was. You heard a pain sound. Klice had moved to red. Fold into rocket maybe. Kind of. Mega is up, come on. Deny. Yeah, he had nothing to spam with, so couldn't deny it. Probably a good idea not to shoot a rocket there. Sneaky, sneaky. We heard an armor pickup sound. Was that the red? Yes, it was. Okay, not gonna deny the yellow. Just let Klice wear him down so he can pick it up naturally. And thus making best use of his red. Klice trying this move again. And it was pretty close. I mean, the red spawned 1-2 seconds after. Nearly worked. Come on. What's he gonna do? Die, or teleport, then die, or do the other teleport and then die? Not the best of options available. Cuts Fourier off. Well-placed rockets prevents Fourier from going in, and that afforded, well, essentially gave Klice red armor. Nicely done. He needs more of those. And when he gets one, he needs to not put himself in that kind of situation with it, I suppose. Because that red armor that he worked hard to get was nearly useless. Goes back to Fourier. That's pretty solid red control from Fourier overall. I'm hoping Klice will pick Skull, if it's even in the pool for that division. Klice is red versus Fourier's yellow, and Fourier also doesn't have that much health. Plenty of rockets, so he can cover all the angles. As long as he doesn't stay close to the doorways, he should be fine. And that didn't work. Well done. Fourier was overstacking Klice. Klice got the better shots. How do the timers work? I suppose you mean the timers on the left that disappear? This is only a spectator thing. For us viewing from the outside. Spectators directly on the server, you can see I'm not here. Spectators directly on the server don't get this, I think, but when you're watching a demo or going through a multi-view remote thingy, then you have access to this. It's pretty handy. On some maps it gets a little confusing because you have several red armors, several yellow armors, etc, etc. But so far, so good. We won't have any sources of confusion like this. Bit of a fight for Mega. Klice gets it and gets it. Like, he got it in all of the ways. Not too pleased with this, he's still way behind, not gotten many more red armors. I mean, last time I said something about red armors, he was 4. Now he's 5. Well, they count them. You count them in your head. In Quakeworld, you don't have timers client side in your game. And like, let's say at some point you had that in... What's that robot game? Not Diabotical, the first one, Reflex. In Reflex, people scripted the heads-up display to have item timers, and I think that was maybe stopped at some point, I don't remember. They just have the clock. And they know, picked up an armor, it's back up in 20. Still no more red armors for Klice. Splash damage is big, remember this. One more red for Fourier. I don't think he needs red armor at this point to win. Klice is trying. It's not working. So some people time by feel. They have a good sense of how time passes even when the action varies. Some people count, and then some people have memorized essentially a lookup table. Although in Quakeworld it's not very necessary because it's even counts. I mean 20 seconds, 20 seconds. It's only the mega health that's a bit tricky. Mega health is something else. Plus 30 frags. Still no red armors for Klice, and I would say still no hope for him at this point. This is a wash. Kind of stats, not the best of shafts. How many rockets? Good amount of directs from both of these guys. Okay, yeah, Fourier has everything red and mega. Many rockets. Red again. Yeah, Klice can do nothing right now. Fourier got all the items, and then when his armor is running low, he's able to get the other armor. And then back to red in time. This is the death loop. Again, that would be a time to strike for Klice, except he's 37 frags down with 40 seconds to go, so he's totally screwed. Not gonna happen. Fourier takes his map pick. And now we have to wonder what will Klice go for. I have no idea. He has not pre-selected a favorite map as per this league's rules. So it'll be a surprise. Final few secs. What kind of damage do we even need to look? It's... right! It's Klice going for skull. Just as I hoped for. Thought I had a photo for all this. Fourier getting ready. I do have a photo for this. A nice one even. Well, photo screenshot. Browser cache, eh? Okay, there we go. 3, 2, 1. Who gets the best spawn? It's unclear. This will favor Fourier. He'll be able to drop down. Problem is, Klice is waiting for him with all of the good stuff. So this is a bit of a death trap. Gonna get juggled. And we have a mirror start from the previous game. First map even. Klice killed himself in the first fight. Here, Fourier killed himself in the first fight. They're even. Okay, Fourier has shaft now, he's got rockets. He won't have yellow unless he spawned in that corner. There's a spawn point right next to yellow. You won't get it. He's gonna have to defend that red. Not quite sure where he is. He's above. He's above. Yep. Looking down on him. And he doesn't have much. Yeah, needs to make a move when Klice isn't looking. Which he does, gets the red. Running out of rockets, no shaft either. Klice takes the kill. And should be able to get the next red armor safely. Unless Fourier is below and preparing to shoot rockets all over. Thankfully it's a quick loop all around and back for Klice, so he won't be too worried about this. Heard the... yeah. You heard that sound. What the hell? Well done for you. Pretty flat fight around the corner and still... Klice with the red armor got himself fragged. Somehow. What did he do? Before he gets a taste of the red armor again. So Klice is in the lead without having the lead in red armors. How long can that last? And bonus question, is it a kind of map where you can afford to not get the red all of the time, get the other guy get it? Like DM4 for example. To some extent you can make that work because getting the red means you will probably get a couple of rockets with it. Down that cage. They'll refill themselves. Klice did get the red. Will not get the refrag. Well, okay, eventually he did. Comfortable lead. Yep, no red armor for him. Problem is, that gave... yeah, I think Fourier touched the rocket launcher before he died, so that was a rocket backpack. Which means Klice essentially gave the other guy more rockets to play with. Never a good thing. Oh, missed the timing on the red. This could be bad. And it's a trade. Thankfully it's a trade, I guess. Yup. There we go. Klice lucky spawn. Fourier not around to shoot him. Oh yes, very good indeed for Frenchman. Red, then frag, then mega health. That's a little clumsy. It seems that when Klice gets things going for him, he then shoots himself on the foot somehow, finds a way to do this. I guess he may be taking a book off the French tennisman guidebook. I remember we haven't won big things in tennis, I think, in over 20, maybe even 30 years. The men certainly haven't. And so French commentators always saying, yeah, that's because we have a fear of winning, something like that. I guess he must have a fear of winning, which means that when he gets a good situation, mega health, red armor, I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot. Sounds good now. Nice, direct from Fourier. Still plenty of red armor on that guy, and more to come. He just picked it up, you heard it. Little ambitious with the air shot here from Fourier. That would only have hit if Klice had been on the ledge above and jumped down. Okay, back on the Frenchman. And a trade. That's going to be a red armor for Fourier, but he's not going to let him have it easy. Or is he? He is. Unfortunate timing. It's a matter of point of view, but for Klice it's unfortunate. Nice juggling through the beams. And you saw he was a little cautious, because it's easy to slip off the map. Don't want that to happen now, do you? Especially when you're 12 frags down halfway through. Now in terms of red armor control, this has been... I mean, red armor pickups, I'm not going to say control, but pickups, it's even. As we saw getting the red here, it's easy to get it and then have it cancel right after. And then you're screwed for on rotation or what have you, so... I reserve control for a couple of pickups later in a row. Okay, Fourier was ready for Klice to go around. They're both missing some rockets they maybe shouldn't be missing around that area somehow. And it's not the pings, I mean, They're within 2 ticks of the server. It's pretty good. Okay, Klice getting the upper hand. He really needed that mega. Sadly, not going to be able to make the best of it. Ideally, you want to refill and then get the mega to go over 100 fully. It's going to respawn shortly. Maybe at the same time as the big armor. Yes, exactly, at the same time. Well, give or take a second. So tough call. What you go for? Red, then mega health? Mega is first. Or he's going to get yellow and mega health. Unless Klice does something nice. Scare Fourier into fragging himself. That works too. Not sure how intentional, but it worked. Okay, Klice sitting in a good spot right now. Figuratively speaking. This is how you don't do the jump. You press forward, you release, and then you press strafe and air turn. He tried to do all things at once, and that doesn't work. You need to go forward when you hit the ramp, and then you twist midair. Curving on the ramp ends up like that. Death. 13 frags up for the Frenchman. Surprise +6. Morris, his name. Plenty of cells. Okay. So fight for mega next. Yeah, maybe not go this way. We expected him to go in. And that's a mega for the other guy. Nice shaft. Should be one more in armor for him. Nicely done. And just go for the routine right now. It doesn't need to chase for frags really. Cycle the items. Get the frags where they show up. Well, he's going for the frags there. There's no item to be had there. You have to go up and then down to get anything. Crater! Nice air strafe from Klice. Nearly plummeted his death. We will get all the other stuff. Come on, hit those rockets. Yes, and move out of that corner quickly. He did, but there was a risk of getting telefragged. I think he realized what was possibly going to happen. And he eventually moved out. Easy peasy. So it's not as easy for Klice as it was for Fourier on Aerowalk, but still pretty convincing. Even though Fourier is getting a lot of red armors comparatively, it's just not working. And I mean, they've both fluffed shots, but overall, Klice has been more solid. Humoring us with the boomstick fight. He had rockets. Was it just enough range that rockets were too dangerous for him? I mean, he had some armor. Or he didn't. Crater, might as well, while you're at it. So we are even now. 1 map each. So, now for the bands. So they're going to be discussing map picks and bans. Damage output, maybe? Yeah. Fair amount of damage separating the two. Let me read the rules. It's time to toss maps. Looks like the Division 1 game is already over. Zep apparently kicked ass. Okay, so total rape on Zetienne. Yeah, I just saw Zep alone on a server with 65 frags. That must have been painful. Okay, so Fourier is letting Klice toss the map. I guess if they're all happy with what's happening, then so am I. I'm happy too. I'm happy if you're happy. It's your map. Do whatever you like with it. Klice removes the M2. Predictably. What will Fourier ban? Toss 2 maps each. Fourier tosses the M4. Klice bans what now? DM6, should have known. Fourier gets to ban what? Skull. They just played it, but Skull. Yes, because you can have rematches. At least in other games, people tossed from what was left of the map pool. So how you want to do it? Yeah, Catalyst then. Catalyst I had a photo for. There it is. I had a screenshot, a nice one. So we go to Zetienne, DM3, Blood Run. This also should have 404 taking a long time to resolve. That'll need fixed. Damn Nginx. That computer isn't even under heavy load. 30% CPU or something like that. How are you doing? Well, there we go then. Decide a map. 1-1. Klice's map picks Zetienne DM3. 3, 2, 1. Wait. I need to practice this voice again. Fourier, not a great spawn. Klice, not so great either. Well, okay. Turns out for the best. Nice rocket, nice first one. Second and third were questionable. Allowed himself a pickup since he had Klice shoot something way in the distance. That LG is lacking. Get your stuff together, man. Rockets, on the other hand, doing their thing. Doof. Can't get the mid-air shot on the guy jumping to rocket launcher, but at least he got the frag. Which at this point is what matters. Assert dominance, etc., etc. Okay, Fourier with the surprise frag, we are tied. Denied. That steal from Klice, well done. I'm gonna stay above and carpet bomb the area just to rub it in. Thankfully there is a yellow waiting for Fourier. Fourier. Bit more spam from Klice, making his position all too clear. Fourier not in the best spot to fish for spawn frags. I mean, there's a couple right there, but he can do better. Maybe we'll see that come into play later on. As for now, who gets to get the red? Klice won't. Fourier... Okay, Fourier gets it. Where's Klice? He's on the other side. He's at yellow. Teleported. Is he up there? Yes, he was, but not... didn't wide peek into the room. As most specifically, did not peek by the arches there. Takes so much splash damage from these. Fourier, what the hell? That's your happy little accident. Well, they're just happy accidents, they're not happy little accidents, they're just happy accidents. That was a hit. Klice staying a little too long in there. Not sure what he was going for. I mean, he knew where Fourier was. Yellow up. Is Fourier going to meet Klice there? No. Well, on the way, they met halfway. Klice was kind enough to show himself. He did get the rocket launcher for free there. Not going to do anything with it just yet, unless won't hit a mid-air. That would have been a hell of a mid-air to hit with Fourier's rocket jump up to red. Gets it pretty safely, although, I mean, he's not very healthy overall. He does have some red. If Klice doesn't have much stack, it'll be enough. But, well, if Klice doesn't have much stack and misses his shots, he hit his shots. Just Fourier was able to land that good rocket, somebody shafting you. There's a good chance he's going to strafe, aim, and be very predictable. What? None of these cells hit? I mean, I should say none of these cells were aimed properly. Should have hit this. When he's in the lead. We haven't reached halfway point just yet. Surprised that Fourier can hold a lead, says Annie. I haven't seen him play in a long time. I don't remember what his strong maps and weaker maps are. But if you find that surprising, then I guess that may not be one of his best. Or at least maybe versus Klice. Klice stealing that mega. And, I mean, it's almost cancelled. There we go. Back up at 5 something. After the yellow. He's behind you! Making that thud. You can do without the thud. And whoa! That was so close. If we're getting the first shot in, Klice not even looking behind him. Wasn't expecting, I guess. Oh, that's very aggressive, especially that, yeah, I'm not sure how aware he was of the mega health timing, but that was the worst moment to push. You'd think you would have an advantage considering the topography of that situation. Guys behind a pillar in a tight area should take plenty of splash damage. Yeah, but then... when suddenly mega health. Boink. That shaft rocket combo not quite there, but able to make up for that with more shaft that Klice was unable to bring to the battle, it has to be said. Somehow hitting more than Fourier, but I'm not sold. That fight, that wasn't that good. Or let's say it wasn't good enough. 10 frag lead. So this could still get worse, or much better. Or even both, in turn. Such is the joy of Zitian DM3. Praise our Lord Sven Valley. Well, he may have built the map, but he has nothing to do with the spawn system. Especially considering it's been altered slightly after this map came out. This is KTX something spawns, KT Pro, whichever variant this is, so it's kind of random, but different flavors of random. And when many spots, let's say 40% of the map's spawn points are in the same area within line of sight, the flavor of random maybe doesn't matter that much. Cling, cling. One more red armor for Fourier. He is quite up in terms of red armor pickups. Nice little levitate. It just makes his work a little harder. Puts Klice out of reach. Thankfully, Klice is very nice and throws himself back into the fight. That almost backfired for Fourier. He had red and mega, and thankfully for him, Klice was a little too clumsy. And then there was the yellow armor. Two minutes to go. If Klice gets a hell of a shot and then a nice spawn kill streak, he can come back. That's a big if. Yeah, I think it's just throwing himself at Fourier now. He realizes it might be over. Might very well be over, even. Yeah, Fourier can just run away now if he wants to. He's got also all of the rockets in the world, so he can spam grenades around the corners, rockets, cover all of the exits, and Klice won't be able to reach him. Ah, surprise! Yeah, Klice was a little lost there, so considering that, the hell of a comeback is not going to happen. Fourier has been solid all the way through. Was kind of close in the beginning, but that was a short beginning, really. So Fourier has played his 2 matches in the week, I believe. Yes, because I did the other one yesterday, I think. Klice has to play another game. I'm not sure who else he has to play this week. So people get to play 2 games per week. Fourier is so stacked, has been a lot of the time. So that's it, that's the win. A map win for Fourier and a match win. For the Swedish-Russian guy, or Russian-Swedish, I don't know. I still have yet to ask him. I will eventually, one day. One day we will know. Here we are. This is what we get. They banned all of the classics. We will take care of the match report. So this means we are done for the day. At least we're done with this match.